Hey everybody, how are you? My name is Ricardo Pacheco, but I go by Ricky. I am 24 years old and I currently live in Anthony, New Mexico. If you guys don't know where that is, it's near Wet and Wild World. So currently I'm a junior at NMSU and I am majoring in Family and Child Sciences. Shout out to Dr. Marin. She actually inspired me to go into this field when I was taking a lower division class. I believe it was like FCS 212 or 11. I don't remember, but I just fell in love with the way that she teaches and everything. So she inspired me to go into this field. Basically I'm going to be doing my cultural bag today for you guys. Um, you know, I guess, part of like my race and what I consider myself to be is, I'm Hispanic, Mexican American. I was born here, in El Paso, and I was raised here in New Mexico. I'm going to go ahead and get started. But I guess first a little bit more about me. Um, I love, thrifting and fashion and photography. Actually a lot of people pay me and for advice to like style them for like music festivals and concerts, and I really enjoy that. I also love attending music festivals and concerts myself. I love going and traveling. I've gone to Coachella, the music festival, about 3 times, so that's definitely a big part of me. I work for H&M, a clothing retailer in El Paso, and next month I'm actually going to be with them for 4 years. Besides that, I'm also a substitute teacher, sorry, for the Gadsden Independent School District. However, I get paid more in retail than I do for the school system, which is kind of sad. But yeah, and I've been a substitute for about going on 4 years also. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my bag that I chose, and it's pretty big, and it's actually, it's H&M. Like I said, I work for them. So the first thing that I chose to represent my race and my ethnicity is this cute little mariachi that we have in my house. This is definitely a big part of who I am, and it's very festive, and it's very common to see these in parties and even funerals at times. We do use this, so I thought this was cute, and we just had it. My mom had it in like a glass, type of case, and I went ahead and took it out. So this represents my race and my ethnicity. The mariachi, they have the big hats and stuff. So I thought this was a really cute and fun way to represent that. As far as for the language, I went ahead and got this cup. It's really old and dirty, and it's actually it says mis 15 años, and this means my 15. Being Hispanic, it's very common for what we call quinceañeras, and this is the time when when a girl becomes a woman. So a lot of that, I've definitely been to a lot of these, and I've been in some and family members and stuff, so I chose this. This could go along with like the tradition as well, but I really wanted to choose this as like the language, and I speak both Spanish and English. English was my first language, but being Hispanic, I know some Spanish, not as much, but I could speak Spanish a little bit and read it, write it. I don't really know as much. The numbers really confused me, but yeah, I wanted to choose this to represent that. And if you guys could see, it says mis 15 años, and like I said, it's basically just a big celebration and everybody comes together. Right, as for my custom and holidays, I just went ahead and got some Christmas ornaments that we have. Christmas is definitely one of my favorite holidays, and it's definitely a big part of who I am. And growing up, I was raised Catholic, so this is definitely like a big, holiday for us. Not just Catholics, but a lot of other people as well. So yeah, this is just really important to me. Being Hispanic, we definitely celebrate, and we have a lot of food, and we make tamales and gifts, and it's just a time of being together with family, and it's a great time. So yeah, I thought this would represent, because it's my favorite holiday. As for food, I didn't went ahead and I didn't put this in the bag because I felt like it was going to break very easily. I think you guys will see that when I pull it out. And this is actually a pan dulce, which means sweet bread. This one specifically is called a concha, which is, I guess, a conch, like a seashell, I guess you could say. And this is a big part of who I am as well. Like I said, I remember being little and eating pan dulce, for breakfast with my grandma and grandpa. Especially during the winter time, it's when it really reminds me of them, and Hispanics aren't known for eating that healthy. This does have a lot of calories in it, but it is so good, and I love it, and it's definitely my guilty pleasure. I definitely have, a sweet tooth, and pan dulce, is just a part of Hispanic culture, I feel. Getting on to music, I went ahead and chose this vinyl that my mom gave me probably like last year for Christmas, and it is of Selena Quintanilla. She's definitely a big part of the Hispanic culture. And, she died when I was about 1 year old. But, growing up Hispanic in my household, my mom always listened to her. And she definitely became one of my biggest inspirations. And I'm going to open this and show you guys there. If you guys haven't seen the movie, it's with J-Lo. And it's a really good movie. And, she, like I said, she means a lot to me because it was very interesting for me to, relate to somebody. She's somebody I could relate to because she was just like me. She was Mexican American. She didn't speak perfect Spanish. But it was great growing up, because I grew up in the 90s and, I had Britney Spears but, I could sing and dance to Britney Spears, but I could also sing along to Selena, and she's part of the reason why I know so much, I guess, like some words in Spanish and stuff. And actually recently, if you guys could see, I got her tattooed. So yeah, she definitely means a lot to me. Like I said, it's part of, being Hispanic, and, she was just a genuine, kind person. And that's about it. I think I went a little bit over past my time, but thank you so much for hearing me out, and this was a really fun project. Thank